What I wish I knew at the beginning. Dr. Emily's world was about to turn into a living horror. She had always been a dedicated physician, known for her unwavering commitment to her patients. But little did she know, her compassion would soon become her greatest vulnerability. Dr. Emily Harris was a beacon of hope in a bustling city hospital. Her colleagues admired her tireless work ethic, and her patients trusted her with their lives. She was the kind of doctor who would go the extra mile, even if it meant sacrificing her own well-being. She dedicated her life to saving others, often burning the midnight oil. The hospital was her second home, and she found solace in the quiet, empty hallways during the late hours. But those same hallways would soon become the setting for her nightmares. But her compassion turned into a curse one fateful night. It was a night like any other, or so she thought. The hospital was unusually quiet, and the air felt heavy with an unexplainable tension. It started with a whisper, a barely audible sound that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Emily tried to dismiss it as her imagination, but the whisper persisted, growing louder and more insistent. "Emily, you couldn't save me," it echoed in the empty corridors. The voice was hauntingly familiar, and it sent chills down her spine. She had heard it before, but she couldn't quite place it. At first, she shrugged it off, but the whispers only grew louder night after night. They seemed to follow her wherever she went, a constant reminder of her perceived failures. A cold presence began to follow her, especially in the rooms of the critically ill. It was as if the very air around her had turned frigid, and she could feel an unseen force watching her every move. "You failed us, Emily,"